Fáilte ga céine. Fáilte go dtí ar seamanna seo ar féile a Greenstad an Gaire, féile tradiisiúnach, féile atá inis 10 bliana is. Welcome to this city centre ceremony celebrating winter solstice. And winter solstice has been celebrated in this place in the centre of the city on Smithfield Square every year for the last 11 years, when a grassroots community came together in the snow and lit a fire for winter solstice. But the candle that lit that fire was lit that morning by Karen as dawn brought the sun into the chamber at Newgrange, the great cairn in Brúnaboine that's illuminated at winter solstice. And the flame today that will light your candle as part of this ceremony was lit at dawn at a wonderful megalithic tomb where ashes of our ancestors are buried. In the city centre that not many people know, there's a megalithic tomb at Dublin in the Phoenix Park. And the Park of the Phoenix, on Funishka, the animal that enters the fire and rises transformed. And if ever there was a teaching about winter solstice, it's about us embracing the darkness and the light for our transformation. So we invite you, those watching live on Facebook, you're very welcome from wherever you are in Dublin, wherever you are in Ireland, wherever you are in the world, to perhaps look for your candle and come into ceremony with us here in the centre of this ancient capital. And the phoenix rising from the flames, the great archetype of the phoenix, who because of fire becomes transformed. And the fire of the candle lit by dawn, the fire of your candle, allowing you to step into alignment with winter solstice, to embrace nature's two great energies, the energies of darkness and the energies of light. And in the combination and the communion of darkness and light can be transformation. And this is the great shamanic dream at winter solstice, that we don't just observe the solstice, we don't just hear about it and talk about it and read about it, we become part of winter solstice. So ceremony allows us to take part in winter solstice. The longest night is now complete, and the sun now begins to return increasingly at dawn, a little earlier from the days now ahead until summer solstice, when it begins to decrease afterwards.
At the moment, we are in the afterglow of the great conjunction of the planets Jupiter and Saturn. Every 20 years they come close, but every 400 years they come so close, it is said, they become like one star. And the last time this happened in the 17th century, 1656, it was a night like tonight. It was very cloudy. But in 1226, 800 years ago, it looked to the human eye like one star. So it is said that this is a sign, an astrological, an astronomical, a metaphysical sign of a shift in humanity, in consciousness. This evening we are joined online by Moon Mná, moon women, women from around the world who facilitate the circles, the rites of passage of women, and they are currently in their homes tuning in with us, particularly at this time of human consciousness, with the intention of equality, the intention of inclusivity, the intention of we humans coming to a greater consciousness with the earth around us.
And of course, our ceremony is about enjoyment. Our ceremony is about participation. And here we are in the darkness of a Dublin night, but in front of us is the small light of a flame of a candle, but lit at dawn this morning as the sun rose. And the ceremony invites you to be a dreamer, to be a passionate dreamer, an inspired dreamer, to work with the interplay of the two energies of darkness and light, and for you to dream the world into being. To dream the world into being with passionate hearts, fierce, inspired hearts, in a world that needs a new dream, in a year that we're glad many of us is soon becoming part of an old, fading dream. such a challenging dream 2020 has been for many of us. And the light of the flame, whether you're with us here in Circle in Smithfield or watching us on Facebook, to light your candle to bring light into your world, light into your health, into your well-being, to fire your dream, to bring light to those you connect with, your loved ones, family, friends, to bring your fire, your candle into the dark night on behalf of all of those who in this time of pandemic may have lost their lives, those known to you whose health perhaps is suffering as a consequence of infection. Your fire, your light for those who are the frontline workers, without whom we wouldn't have the safety that we have that's even jeopardized in the world today. So to be free and wild in your dreaming, to allow yourself to be in the ceremony, but also to allow your loved ones and all in your world to be part of this ceremony. It's said that intention moves energy. So really be strong in your intention, knowing that moves energy in the world. So as you light your candle, call in and work with the sun rising ever earlier now in the darkness of the nighttime. Remember that all life begins in darkness. We all begin our lives in the darkness of our mother's womb for 9 months. The seeds that we'll see sprouting in spring are currently growing in the darkness of the earth. All growth begins in darkness. So solstice is about embracing the darkness as the dream time of new life, and also embracing the new light, the increasing light of the sun, for which of course is so critical for the creation of life on planet Earth. So you're working with the two fundamental energies, but be now the priestess of your life. Be the priest of your life. Be the medicine woman, the medicine man of the world as you take part in this simple ceremony, bringing light into the darkness of winter, using your intention to dream your world into being. So Karen will come around with the flame that was lit at dawn at solstice. And as we have in our wild wind and our rain here, our candles burning, our little personal sun in our hands, we'll bring in the heartbeat of Mother Earth on the drum on Barron, to bring in the heartbeat of Mother Earth so that we can be as Tuatha De Danann, the tribe of Mother Earth this evening, here in the centre of the city, but also the tribe of Mother Earth with all those gathered with us live around the world. The candle, some of you may know, that was lit at dawn has also been to Newgrange today. The great cairn that's illuminated at dawn at winter solstice, Newgrange in Brú-na-Bóinne. Brú-na-Bóinne, the district of County Meath, where there's many, many sacred sites. But Brú-na-Bóinne actually means the birth canal of the Milky Way. And that part of Ireland, a mirror of the creation of our physical universe. Our candle has also been to the Hill of Tara today, a great place of sovereignty, the coronation of high kings and high queens. So the flame that's lighting your candle has travelled well to many auspicious places and carries a very powerful energy. And we bring the heartbeat of Mother Earth to feed your dreaming as we dream the world into being. and all in circle here, and all those with us live around the world through Facebook. You might like to repeat after me on the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Greenstad. Honna. Oring. Golair. We've just said a luminous, merry, sweet and happy solstice upon us all. Let's follow the great Irish tradition of going in threes. Greenstad. Honna. Oring. Golair. Greenstad. Honna. Oring. Golair. Greenstad. Honna. Oring. Golair. And so that all those around the world observing our ceremony get to know all of the wonderful medicine women and medicine men here in circle. I'm going to count to three, and I want you to say your name to the universe through the internet. Ahain, Adoa three. Arish, Ahain, Adoa three. Ahain, Adoa three. We have you now. And in that working in threes, that's so much part of the Irish tradition. To honour now the past that has been lived, and a past that also can be let go. To honour the present. Be present in your heart, your physical body, with your breath. Fully alive in the now, but also dreaming in the future. Tír na Meo, the ancient for the other world in Irish, Tír na Meo, the land of the ever-living, which speaks of time being eternal and all time being now. And allow yourself to honour the past and the present and the future, all in the now. Ceremonies such as this at Winter Ceremony really invite us as humans to be interactive, to be part of creation herself, to be part of the longest night, to be part of the gold light of the rising sun, to not be separated from that important pause in the dance of darkness and light that occurs at winter solstice, to truly be in it. Not simply an observer, but to be a moving part of winter solstice herself. Míle buchas cacénium, míle buchas an cearcail, agus an cearcail idirnáisiúnta atá fécinn inis ar Facebook. Oh, Chroí, welcome and thank you so much from our hearts. We here who are local, but also who are part of the grassroots beginning of a traditional city centre celebration of winter solstice, and for keeping that alive this year in very special circumstances, very special circle. The circle here but also it's one circle that is international, live through the internet. Thank you so much. All of you in circle here, physically with us on the cobbles of Smithfield Square, and all of those part of the circle with us currently live through Facebook. Thank you. Mila Buicas, thank you. Greenstad Honna Oring Golair is a shining luminous solstice upon us in the translation. So allow the solstice to be upon you. Allow yourself to be in the solstice and a living part of the solstice. Sinead, Gurmila. Our privilege, thank you. Thank you.